Hi guys, welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo, and today we're gonna watch Death Parade episode 5. So last time, guys, on Death Parade. So yeah, last episode we had the arcade episode. That single mom and was he a teenager, or the guy that was living with his stepmom and father who committed suicide. She was killed by her, I guess, secretary because she wasn't treating her well, and he wasn't treating his stepmom well. They both had their issues, but in the end, he felt sorry for, both of them. And I kind of feel like Decim felt sorry for them as well. I don't know if he felt sorry for them or he just knew that they were in pain and he wanted to help them. Either way, it was definitely nice of him. The way he, tell them that you did the best that you could. And they both went to, heaven. So that was nice. So yeah, as always with Death Parade, I'm intrigued, nervous, and excited to see what's gonna happen. So let's dive into it. Here we go. We're gonna get her backstory.
To his delight, Jimmy's family had moved into a new home that winter. The new house was filled with fun toys just for him. Jimmy couldn't be more thrilled.
Watch there be a twist.
Jimmy peered outside to look at the snow. And do you know what he saw? There was a girl about his age playing on the ice with a cute little puppy.
She drowns.
Jimmy didn't need to talk to the girl first. He knew right away that he would like her. Her big smile promised instant friendship.
Maybe I'm just overthinking this.
Jimmy finally worked up his courage and called out to the girl. When he spoke, she looked in his direction and waved as if to say, "Come over here. Come and play with me." Looked up and saw her big, friendly smile, and he forgot all about the pain. His new friend had come to the rescue.
Okay, I am. Was she the girl?
I wonder why I keep having that dream.
How are you doing this morning?
Okay, it's definitely getting weird.
Are you sure? You seem troubled.
I just had another strange dream.
Is that right?
What could it mean?
Wait till she sees.
Who knows?
This.
What's that? Why are you putting it up?
I couldn't tell you. Nona told me to switch it out, but didn't explain why.
Huh?
Is she trying
How
to
much time do we have?
get her memory back?
What, before our guests arrive? Not much. They should be here soon.
Oh.
Something seems a bit odd.
Okay. I wonder what's odd about
What counts as odd in this place?
Exactly. Oh, kid.
Watch it, kid. Stupid brat.
I didn't mean to.
Okay,
Hey,
you definitely deserve
where
to
the
go
hell are
to
we
hell
anyway?
right now. I don't
Right
even
this
care
way,
about the
please.
game.
Welcome to the Quindecim. Take a seat.
Quindecim? That's a dumb name. So what is this place then? A bar?
Yes.
I don't see how
My name
this
is
guy can
Decim, and I
ever
will be your bartender. Now, if you don't
not go
mind,
to
please
hell.
come and have a seat. Do you remember anything at all from just prior to your arrival here?
Nah, I've got nothing.
Okay, very good.
So
Well, hold on a
nonchalant
sec.
about it.
Yeah, there is something. I feel like I've seen you before.
Really? Are you certain?
Yeah. And it feels like
Well,
I've been here
he
before
like
too. It's all kind of fuzzy though. I
Cartman.
can't remember any details.
All right, thank you for answering. And what about you?
No, I'm sorry, sir. I'm not sure why, but I can't remember anything.
I now want to see this kid
Well,
find out
Nona,
that he is dead.
how long's it been since you were put in charge?
About 82 years, I think.
That's
Why
pretty
do you
cool.
ask?
Has it been that long already? You put in a lot of hours, huh?
You might try remembering that the next time you second guess me.
Okay, I
Take a
want that
look
tape.
at this, will you? It's a record of our scores. If you do the math, you'll notice that we've played Solar System 9 ball 5,769 times.
That many, huh? Averages out to about 170 per year. You've got a lot of free time.
But did you get a look at how many losses I have? I mean, I'm practically God, and I can't win at billiards. What's up with that?
Well, I don't think humility is your problem.
What do you want from me? It's the
Practically
truth.
God.
Yeah, I know.
Oh shit. He was here before, wasn't he?
Are you all right, sir? That was quite a fall. Is something wrong?
But there's no way it was actually him then.
What is it, sir?
Nobody move an inch.
Take it easy.
Yes, let's calm down.
That's enough. Don't say another word.
If
I'll
he
stab
remembers,
him.
then he must know that he's dead anyways.
I remember it now. It's that funny way you talk, man. Like you think you're better than everyone else or something. I'm not going through that again. Forget it.
Man, at this rate, when will I ever be able to turn things around?
Maybe you should go ask God.
Okay,
If you'll
so he's
excuse
not
us.
God. So why he's
I'm afraid God has been gone for a long time now.
so he's like filling
Let
in.
me out of here right now.
You ever heard the story The Spider's Thread?
What? Why bring up that old tale?
That you don't want to mess with him.
What's going on here?
Candida is languishing in hell, but the Buddha dangles a spider's thread down to him. He does so because just once, Candida spared a spider's life. Candida, who has long dreamt of paradise, begins climbing up the thread. However, many other sinners soon follow after him. Candida fears that the thread is going to break, and so he seeks to shake the others from it.
Who cares about your damn story? Do you even get what's going on here?
What would have been better is if they'd been kept from seeing the thread in the first place.
Shut up, you freak!
Just send him straight to hell. They really need to judge him.
Much better.
So did he like do something good?
Not again!
Just giving him a
Damn it,
chance.
not again!
I am terribly sorry.
What the fuck? Of course he's an evil little bastard. What the fuck did he just do?
You're no normal little boy.
You still haven't figured it out? That's pretty pathetic, Decim.
Okay, he's not even a boy, is he?
Didn't see that coming. Did was put her to sleep. Is she
Really that important to you? Interesting.
What is going on?
It's been a long time, hasn't it? Hello again, Ginty.
He's from the intro.
That's the guest you were unable to pass judgment on, right?
Yes,
What happened there?
Oh,
it was an unusual situation.
interesting.
When she came to Quindecim, she could remember that she was dead.
Yeah, that is weird. Never heard of that happening.
So
As you
is
might
he an
imagine,
Inter-arbiter?
I was therefore unable to prompt her to play the required game. She is assisting me with my judgments.
A human? Are you screwing with me?
What the hell are you doing here?
A human? Are you out of your mind? You gotta be.
It's not crazy. I have respect for people who have lived a fulfilling life. Additionally,
That wasn't
her
even his
observations
choice.
are astute and her opinions fresh.
Am I gonna have to beat some sense into you?
Kick his ass, Decim.
Let's go!
We can keep going if you'd like.
You've changed, and I think I like it. I'm happy to keep playing if you are.
I don't know what's going on, but kick his ass.
Crazy!
Stop it!
Clothesline.
Too far! I didn't give you permission for this. Insisted on doing this, so I let you, but now you're making me regret it.
Why did you let him?
It's been too long. I hope you are doing well. And you, Clavis.
Hanging in there, thanks. Good to see you.
So,
Let
can
it
you
go
guess what I'm
what?
doing here?
He didn't do nothing wrong.
Do you know anything about Quinn's memory test?
I've heard of it, but I don't know much. Is that what this is supposed to be?
Yep, honestly. totally hopeless, aren't you?
Memory test.
Shut up, moron. What's supposed to happen prior to our guest's arrival?
The Information Bureau edits down and compiles their memories, which are sent to the Arbiters for review before the game begins. The memory compilations are one of the bases for our judgments.
And today was different because...
Today was different because the boys' memories were not sent.
Continue.
Initially, at least, I was on my guard.
But then there was that man. Because of him, your attention was diverted.
That's correct.
Pitiful. There's no such thing as a human being with no memories. The shock of dying makes things hazy for a bit, but their latent memories don't vanish into thin air.
Yes, ma'am.
Or if they have
Testing the
amnesia.
Arbiters in such a manner is often necessary. Do you know why?
No.
You draw out the darkness in their souls as much as possible. Then you make your judgment. To do that, you must create extreme conditions, and that requires intimate knowledge of your guests'
Agree with
lives.
that shit.
The memories aren't sent to you, cancel the game. End of story.
Yes, ma'am.
And how do you cancel
You can
the
get
game?
up now, Sleeping Beauty. What is it now?
What shall I do with this gentleman?
That's just a dummy with some fuzzy memories implanted. It's not human.
That makes sense.
Is she the Reaper or what the hell?
Uh-oh. Your boy didn't do too well, I take it?
How very perceptive of you, Castra.
Catch.
Quinn's little test with the memories, right? And how many years has he been an Arbiter now?
It's been 5 years. Say what you want, I still prefer him to that moron.
You're talking about Genti, right? You know, same as always. They're dying too fast. We're talking 7,000 an hour here. The righteous just can't seem to stop killing each other. You'd think that they'd lose interest.
Yeah, right.
I know information's swamped, but they're not the only ones. Maybe you could put a word into Oculus for me?
I'll see what I can do.
We got a lot of information.
The trick is to find ways to alleviate the boredom for a little bit.
Sometimes he irritates me. There's laid back, and then there's
All
just
those
plain
drops from
lazy.
people who are dying.
Looking at this idiot makes me want to punch something.
There's no reason for us to get involved here. Deckham can pass judgment however he wants.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Move
don't you
along.
have guests coming? Let's get going.
Fine, I'm coming.
Let's play, said Jimmy to the little girl. It'll be fun.
Here we go.
But the
with
little
this
girl
story.
just smiled at him and didn't say anything back. You see, the girl couldn't hear, so she didn't know what Jimmy had said. Jimmy wanted to explain what he meant without using words, so he ran, and he fell down, and he played in the snow, and he laughed. And pretty soon, the girl joined in too. Jimmy was very, very happy. Evening, Jimmy told his mom about how he had played with the girl. Jimmy's mom listened to everything he had to
Oh,
say,
shit, ghost.
and then she told him that the girl's name was Chavo. Jimmy slowly sipped his big mug of hot cocoa, and as he did,
Shut
he
up,
said,
dog.
Chavo, Chavo, over and over again. Someday, I'll be able to tell her how I feel. Someday, he promised the bright stars in the winter sky.
Are you Chappell?
That's strange. I don't remember falling asleep.
That was Death Parade episode 5, so we didn't get any new guests or anyone to, play the game, which kind of disappointing, but also kind of a relief that we don't have to go through that emotional roller coaster. But we did get a whole bunch of information. Hopefully I processed most of it or all of it. So I don't know where I got the idea from. Either that girl that's working with Deckham, either she actually was a homunculus or she wasn't human. I don't know why, but she is human. Only the problem was that when she came to Deckham, she already had all of her memories and she knew that she died, so Deckham couldn't, make her play the game and he couldn't judge her. So Nonali ended up erasing her memories and then had her work with Deckham. I don't know why she didn't just erase her memory and then they can play the game. I guess, I don't know. Anyways, I guess she felt like that would give him a different perspective and, help him out. And they did mention a couple of times that, Deckham is like her choice, because they said your boy, so maybe she wants him to succeed because she chose him or something. So we learned that God is missing. The other guy said that he's like God. I don't know, what is his role in all of this. But that's interesting. What's up with that damn story? It's so, like, so far it's so innocent and actually cheerful, but at the same time it's kind of creepy. The one about Jimmy and what's her name, Chavo. It's a weird name. Kind of sounds like a guy name, doesn't it? Maybe not. I don't know. What do I know? Anyways, she keeps on remembering it, and then Quindecim has this like new sign with that boy on it, and he was told to put it up by Nonali. Is this like a way to, you know, awaken her memories, or what's going on there? And the first time I really actually watched the whole intro was this time, and I saw that book, and it had those two, the boy and the girl on it, and in the end someone's holding, I think Donnelly's holding like two little dolls of Jimmy and Chavo. So obviously there's something big going on there, but what? So it was a test. They sent like a dummy with, you know, memories, and then the kid wasn't actually a kid, but he didn't have memories, but he didn't pick up on that because he was focused, so he didn't really pass the test. Gentry, he's another arbiter, and obviously he doesn't approve of having a human working with an arbiter. He seems like an asshole. And then we have Castro. I don't know what her role in all this is. She has that weird skull mask, and she looks like she's like watching people dying, or at least like tracking it. So because we had those like drops of blood, and she said 7,000 or something people are dying every hour. And then she told Nolly, can you speak to people, or can you talk to Oculus? So we're slowly learning more about the lore and more information about, you know, what exactly is going on behind the scene. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'm intrigued. Definitely want to find out why that girl had her memories, and what's going on with that sweet, creepy story. And, you know, who exactly is in charge, where is God, and all of those questions. So yeah guys, if you want to check out the next episode right now, you can see it on patreon.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description, but as always, leave me in the comments, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Till next time guys, take it easy.